Well, welcome back to the podcast, the first epistle of 1 John. And on day 5, we're going to be talking about the subject of abiding. You see, spiritual drift rarely announces itself. It doesn't usually show up as rebellion, it shows up as neglect. And you don't wake up one day deciding to walk away from God. You simply stop paying attention. You stop listening closely and you stop lingering. And over time, what was once a warm welcome becomes distance. And John knows this. That is why his word for the antidote is so simple, almost unimpressive. And it's the word abide. Not to strive, not to achieve, or not to impress, just stay. Listen to John's invitation. Let what you heard from the beginning abide in you. And if what you heard from the beginning abides in you, then you too will abide in the Son and in the Father. That's 1 John 2:24. A few verses later, John adds, abide in him. See, there's no rush, no pressure, just remain. And to abide means to remain, to stay close and to make your home somewhere. It's a relational language, and you don't abide in a concept, you abide in a relationship. And John isn't warning against false teaching here, as much as he's warning against disconnection. Faith isn't sustained by intensity, it is sustained by his presence. And many of us try to live on spiritual highs like powerful moments, emotional breakthroughs, or strong motivation. But abiding isn't just about moments, it's about nearness over time. Think of a branch connected to a vine. The branch doesn't strain to produce fruit. It stays connected, and the fruit comes naturally. The danger isn't what we stop believing, it's what we stop abiding. And here's a gentle but really important question. Where have you been consuming information about God, but spending less time with God? It is possible to listen to sermons, read books, and follow spiritual content and still feel distance from God. Information can inform you, but only presence transforms you. And John reminds us what you heard from the beginning, the simple, living gospel, needs to remain, not just to be remembered. And here's your first practice today. Sometimes today, sit in the silence for 5 minutes. No phone, no words, no agenda. See, silence isn't emptiness, it's availability. You're saying, God, I am here. I'm not rushing away. So pray this slowly. Help me to remain in you today. That's it. Not a long explanation, not a list of requests. Just a posture of staying. Next, let Scripture dwell, not rush. Read a short passage, maybe even just one verse. Sit with it, repeat it. Abiding is less about covering ground and more about letting truth sink in. And here's today's challenge. Begin and end the day with the same short prayer. Morning, help me remain in you today. And the evening, thank you for holding me close. This rhythm trains awareness. You are practicing presence, not performance. And if you feel tired, distant, or spiritually flat, hear this. You don't need more effort. You need more new strategy. You need deeper connection. Abiding isn't dramatic, it is faithful. And over time, it changes everything. Tomorrow, John will show us what abiding produces. a love that moves beyond words into action. But for today, stay close. Make your home in Him, and let presence do its quiet work.